Welcome to The Explainer. Look, today we're going to turn pure panic into absolute peace of mind. We've got a super clear step-by-step guide to securing your Bank of America account. If you've ever felt that awful sudden drop in your stomach right after dropping an envelope in the mail, or realized you completely misplaced a signed check, well, take a deep breath. You're exactly where you need to be. So, are you worried about a check you just wrote? Maybe you realized you made it out for the wrong amount, or maybe you can't find your checkbook anywhere. Or worse, you suspect something fraudulent is going on. Whatever the reason, don't let it become a huge problem. Let's walk through exactly how to stop that payment with Bank of America, safeguard your finances, and get your peace of mind back. We're going to look at the exact tools the bank provides to stop that transaction right in its tracks. Here is our roadmap for today. First, stop payment basics. Then, the online banking process, followed by phone and branch options. After that, we'll hit fees and timelines, and finally, confirmation and follow-up. Let's jump right in.
Section 1. Stop payment basics.
Okay, so what exactly are we talking about here? A stop payment is a formal request to the bank to cancel a check. But here is the major catch, and you really need to hear this. It only works if the check has not yet been processed or cleared. Speed is literally everything. If the money has already left your account, this tool will not magically pull it back. So your absolute first step before anything else is to check your recent account activity. Confirm the payment is still pending or hasn't shown up at all. If it hasn't cleared, we are good to go. Now, precision is absolutely critical here. You need to gather the exact check number, the exact payment amount, the date it was written, and the payee's name. Why? Because Bank of America uses highly automated computer systems to process these things. There's basically zero margin for error. Think about it like a lock and a key. If your sent amount is off by even a tiny bit or you guess the check number, the system might completely miss it. The bank actually states that if the details aren't exact, the check might still get paid and they won't be held liable. So definitely double-check that check register before you submit anything. Moving on to Section 2, Online Banking Process.
If you want to skip the hold music on the phone, the digital route is absolutely the way to go. Just follow this quick path on your desktop. First, log into online banking. Select the specific checking or savings account the check was drawn from. Next, click on the Information and Services tab. Under that menu, you'll see a link that says Stop Payment on a Check. Click that, punch in those exact details we just talked about, and boom! Doing it this way creates an instant, easily traceable record of your request.
But wait, here's a massive surprise that trips up so many people. You cannot, I repeat, you cannot initiate a check stop payment natively through the Bank of America mobile app. I know, right? You might be frantically tapping around your phone trying to find the button, but it's just not there. The app is great for locking a debit card, but for a paper check, you have to use a desktop web browser, make a phone call, or visit a branch. Knowing that little fact right now could save you a ton of precious time in an emergency. All right, Section 3, Phone and Branch Options.
So, if you aren't near a computer, or if your situation is just really complicated and you want a real human being to help you, you've got options. You can call customer service at 1-800-432-1000. They're available Monday through Friday from 7 a.m. to 10 p.m. and on weekends from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. local time. Quick pro tip, have your account number and check details written down right in front of you before you call. Or, if you want total reassurance, just walk into any local Bank of America financial center. Ask a teller to submit the exact details for you. They'll hand you a physical form to sign, which perfectly sets up our next point.
Section 4. Fees and Timelines.
Okay, you absolutely have to memorize this timeline because misunderstanding this is a huge trap. If you call customer service to stop a check, that's considered a verbal request. By law, verbal requests expire in just 14 calendar days, unless you confirm it in writing. If you don't confirm it, the block drops, and that check can clear on day 15. Crazy, right? But if you submit the request online or sign a form at a branch, that counts as a written request, and those protect your account for a full 6 months.
Now, let's talk about what this is going to cost you. According to the Bank of America Clarity Statement, the standard processing fee to stop a personal check is $30 per request. And yeah, that applies whether you do it online, over the phone, or in a branch. It's basically their operational charge for having to constantly monitor the clearing network to catch your specific check.
But hey, there is some really good news here for certain account holders. If you happen to be in the BOA Rewards program at the Preferred Plus tier or higher, or if you have one of their premium deposit accounts, they generously waive that $30 fee completely.
It really pays to know your account tier. I mean, imagine you lose a whole checkbook and have to stop 5 or 10 checks at once. Those fees would stack up so fast, so getting them waived is a massive lifesaver. Oh, and a vital warning here. Everything we've covered so far, that is just for standard personal checks. If the check you lost was a cashier's check, the rules completely change. Cashier's checks represent guaranteed funds drawn on the bank itself. Because of that, you can't just stop payment on them because you changed your mind or have a dispute with a merchant. If a cashier's check is truly lost or stolen, you have to file a formal declaration of loss, and legally, the bank makes you wait 90 days before they reissue the funds. It's a whole different ballgame.
Finally, Section 5, Confirmation and Follow-up. Look, just placing the order isn't the end of the road. You need to actively monitor your daily transaction history for the next few days just to make absolutely sure the check didn't accidentally slip through the cracks. Keep that digital confirmation number or your physical branch receipt somewhere super safe. And don't forget that 6-month expiration date. If you think whoever has the check might try to cash it after half a year, which the banking world calls a stale-dated check, you'll have to proactively contact the bank and renew that stop payment block for another 6 months. Before we wrap up, please remember that this explainer provides general information only and is not a substitute for legal or financial advice. To ensure all advice is current and relevant to your specific situation, please contact Bank of America directly or consult with a qualified financial advisor. So, as we bring this explainer to a close, I'll leave you with this final thought. Have you gathered your exact check details to lock down your account today? And really, is your wider financial life protected with this same level of vigilance? Acting fast, using the right tools, and knowing the actual timelines is the absolute key to protecting your hard-earned money. Thanks so much for joining me, and I'll catch you next time.